In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for 25,000 MT, the top 5 cards for 50,000 MT, and then the top 5 cards for 100,000 MT and NBA 2K23 My Team. So let's start it off here with the top 5 cards for 25k. I do think the first card I want to talk about is going to be the new Galaxy Opal Rudy Fernandez. I think he's one of the best budget point guards in the game currently, only going for about 20,000 MT, and he's going to be 6'6" with a 6'7" wingspan. And the best way that I kind of compare this card is just a 6'6" Steph Curry with better defense and a way better rim running ability, because if you take a look at his animations, he's got the Steph Curry base, he's got the Seth Curry upper on very quick timing, he's got the exact same Steph Curry dribble sigs, so he's going to move like a Curry card in game, and then he's also got way better dunk packages than Curry ever has, and he also plays really good defense because he's 6'6", so he's going to have Steph Curry movement, a Steph Curry type of release, and he's going to be a very solid defender and very good at going to the basket. So for only about 20,000 MT, I think he's going to be a must-have card to pick up if you guys are looking for a budget point guard. Getting the other really good point guard out the way for the budgets here is going to be the Pink Diamond Luke Walton. You guys probably know by now how good this Luke Walton card is. He's been out for, I think, like maybe a month now, maybe a couple weeks. Yeah, he's been out for about 3 weeks currently. Luke Walton, a very good budget point guard though. He's 6'8" with a 6'8" wingspan. He dropped as low as 8 to 10,000 MT. I think currently he's back up to 15 to 17k, maybe even a little bit more, but he's got a great jump shot, he plays really good defense, and he's got very good dribble sigs. He's just one of the best budget point guards in my team alongside the Rudy Fernandez. Now talking about a different position, not talking about a point guard, is going to be the Pink Diamond Poku. I think he's still really nice for under 25k. I think he's about 20,000 MT, maybe a little bit lower nowadays. He's 7 foot at that small forward position with a 7'3" wingspan. I mean, the card plays really good defense in game with a 94 block, 90 interior defense, 90 steal, 90 perimeter. I mean, this card's got 90 in almost every single important category. Like if you look at his stats, 90 ball handle, 90 speed with ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 vertical, 95 or 93 ball, 90 mid-range. Like he's just very good all around stats wise. He's got tons of good Hall of Fame playmaking badges. He's got pretty much every single shooting badge in the game, at least on gold. And then he does have Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Claymore and corner specialist. You take a look at the animations, he can move pretty well for a 7-foot card and does have a decent release. It's maybe not my favorite jump shot in the game, and it's not super easy to green, but I do think it's a very solid jump shot on a card that is 7 foot. But talking about the next card for under 25,000 MT is going to be the Pink Diamond Dino. Still one of the best budget cards in my team. Just his ability to play the 4 and the 5 at a super high level is what makes him one of the best budget cards. He's 6'11" with a 7'11" wingspan, so he's almost got an 8-foot wingspan in game. So that means he's just going to play very good defense. He's going to get a ton of snatch block animations. He's going to be able to grab rebounds at a very high level, contest shots, and then all around, I think offensively, one of the better budget cards in the game at the power forward or the center position, with some really good dribble sigs, including the Steve Francis size up. And then I personally really do like the Donovan Mitchell base. So all around, I think Dino only goes for about 20,000 MT, maybe even a little bit lower nowadays, and that's going to be a really good price if you guys are looking for a budget power forward or a budget center, because he's really the only great budget center or great budget power forward in my team. But then to round off the top 5 cards for 25,000 MT is going to be a super underrated budget point guard, and that is going to be the Pink Diamond Matisse Thybulle. I think he's on the Rudy Fernandez, and the Luke Walton level. He might be slightly worse, but he's 6'5" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's going to give you that Scotty Barnes type of defense, that Jimmy Butler type of defense with his stats and badges. He's got a 98 block, 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 97 perimeter, 94 interior defense. I mean, he's even not that bad on the offensive end as well. He's got some pretty good dribble sigs with the John Wall escape, one of the best escapes in the game. He's got the Donovan Mitchell size up, which is very good. And then his jump shot's not bad. It's not my favorite release in the game. And then he also does have tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges. So for only about 5 to 8,000 MT, I think Matisse Thybulle is easily one of the best super budget point guards in the game for under 10,000 MT. But now moving over to the top 5 cards for 50,000 MT. The first card I do want to start off here with is going to be the Galaxy Opal Jonathan Isaac. I mean, the fact that he's under 50,000 MT nowadays is kind of crazy to me, because his value for that price is super good. He's so elite at the small forward spot with he's 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan. I mean, Jonathan Isaac, still one of the best defenders in the game. He's got a 98 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 95 95 interior defense. You take a look at the Hall of Fame defensive badges, he's going to have tons and tons on defense for Hoffs, and then he's got even pretty good offensive stats. Like, maybe he's not the best offensive card in the game, but he can still knock down a 3 if he's wide open. He can still move a little bit, create his own shot if he has to, with the normal leaner and the Kevin Durant sig. So for me personally, easily a top 5 card for 50,000 MT, staying kind of in that 16-bit promo set. Not the best card in the game at the small forward position, but still a decent small forward, I would say, in this Galaxy Football Rudy Gay card. There wasn't really too many options to go with for 50,000 MT, but I just want to get Rudy Gay, you know, kind of on this list because he's still a decent small forward. He's 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan, and he's going to play way above these stats. Like, he just plays really well in game. He's got still one of the better releases in the game. It might be a tad bit slow, but it's still a great jump shot. He's got pretty capable dribble sigs. I mean, he's not going to be the best card for 50,000 MT, but I still feel like you kind of got to mention his name. But now going over to the next card for 50,000 MT is going to be the Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender, easily the best card for about 50,000 MT. When I'm recording this video, I've seen one for about 54 or 55,000, so he's going to be a little bit more expensive. But like I did mention a little bit ago, that there wasn't really too many cards to choose from for under 50,000 MT, so I kind of had to go with some cards that are like 5,000 MT over in this Pink Diamond Jonathan Bender. But he's going to be a 7-foot small forward with a 7'4" wingspan. I mean, we all know Jonathan Bender is one of the most glitchy and just overpowered cards in the game currently. I mean, he's got great dribble sigs, he's got a great jump shot. I mean, the fact that he can curry slide and he's a 7-foot small forward just shows how much of a demigod this Jonathan Bender card really is. But staying in the Phenom set, another really good card for 50,000 MT is going to be the Galaxy Football Evan Mobley. I know he doesn't have the best jump shot and it's very hard to green with and it's a little bit slow, but still the defense that Evan Mobley provides is still super valuable at that power forward or center position. He's 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. Very good defensive stats, 97 block, 96 interior defense with a 90 steal and a 92 perimeter. Yes, like I said, his jump shot isn't great, but he still plays really good defense and can knock down a wide open 3. And then to round off the top 5 cards for 50,000 MT is going to be the Pink Diamond D-Rob. I mean, there's legit no other really good budget centers in the game. I mean, you could maybe go for a card like a Diop. I'm not going to be including him in this top 5 for 50k or the top 5 card for 25k, but I think D-Rob is slightly better just because of his overall size. And just like Jonathan Bender, he's going to be a little bit more than that 50,000 MT range. I think he goes for about like 56 to 57,000. But I still do feel like he should be on this list. I mean, he's not the greatest center in the game because his jump shot is only on normal timing. He's got no really good dribble sigs. His stats are pretty good and his badges are okay. So, I mean, yes, he's pretty outdated, I will say, because he's all the way back from season 3, but I still feel like for a budget center, he's one of the best in the game, and that's why he still goes for 50,000 MT plus. But now to talk about the top 5 cards for 100,000 MT. The first card I do want to talk about is going to be easily the best card we've talked about so far in this video, and will easily be the easily the best card for 100,000 MT. I mean, the fact that AK-47 is a buyout doesn't make any sense at all. In my opinion, he's the best small forward in the game, and he's so good. Like, I think he's a top 5 to 10 card in my team currently. He's 6'9" at the small forward spot with a 7-foot wingspan. Like, if we're talking about who is the best value card in the game, the only man you can really look at is this AK-47 card, because you can get a top 5 to 10 card in my team for only about 80,000, maybe 90,000 MT at most, and he's going to be such a good defender, really good on the offensive end. I mean, after they updated this card, he's just an absolute demigod at that small forward position. But talking about another really good card for their price, and maybe another really good value card, is going to be this Galaxy Football this Galaxy Football Ricky Davis, who just like AK-47 is super good on the offensive end and really good for their price tag. Like, I think Ricky Davis is about 75 to 80,000 MT, and he's going to be a 6'7" shooting guard with a 6'10" wingspan. A super nice offensive card. Like, I love his jump shot. I think it's super easy to green and very quick, and he's still one of the better 3 hunters in my team currently. Like, if you don't have a T-Mac, you don't have a Steve Smith, you don't have a Terry Dishinger, I mean, Ricky Davis is going to be one of the next best 3 hunters in the game, and I feel like for only about 75k is going to be a top 5 card for under 100,000 MT. The next card I do want to talk about, maybe not like the greatest card. I just spelled Greek. I might just spell Giannis because I was thinking of the Greek Freak, is going to be the Galaxy Football Giannis card. I mean, you could go for Scottie Pippen. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Pippen might be a better small forward in game, so I think I'm going to change this to actually Pippen. But let me know in the comment section down below, who do you guys think is better between Scottie Pippen and that Galaxy Opal Giannis card? I'll go with Pippen just because of his defense, and I do think he's got a better jump shot than Giannis, but very close at that small forward spot. But yeah, Scottie Pippen, a really good 3-and-D small forward. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, and is still going to be one of the better on-ball defenders in the game, and like I did mention, does have a very capable release, and he only goes for about, I think, 90 to 100,000 MT. And then the final two cards are both going to be from the out of position set. Number one is going to be the Galaxy Opal Scottie Barnes, and then the next guy is going to be the Galaxy Opal Sengun, who I think are some of the best point guards in the game. You could probably argue maybe both of these guys in the top 5, or maybe at least one of these guys as a top 5 point guard, and they only go for about, like, I think Sengun might be about 90k, and I think Scottie Barnes is about 80,000 MT, and they're both going to be such elite point guards in the game. So yeah, guys, these are going to be my top 5 cards for 25,000 MT, my top 5 cards for 50,000 MT, and then my top 5 cards for 100,000 MT. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video and it did help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.